Hello, friends and YouTube. I'm Krista, and this is Jay. And today is our anniversary. 33 years. And we are out here in the garden, and there is wasps every once in a while buzzing past us. So if you see a swatting a fly or something, it's there's a crazy wasp.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's because we have flowers in front of us here.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, he loves those flowers. But anyways, we just started this channel a couple days ago on July 21st, 2020. We have always had say I do this and say I do that. We've done Facebook, Twitter. We've done, we have a website. We've done a lot of marriage ministries on and off. But we decided this week, after a lot of prayer and figuring out what our next step is, that this would be a good start. So you can see more of that information in the videos prior that we just kind of threw together for the first time. But this week happens to be our anniversary, and today, Friday, July 23rd, is our anniversary, and it's 33 years. So happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
So we thought we'd do a fun little video, maybe reminiscing about how we met, and then maybe ask each other a couple questions and just see what our answers are. So first of all, how did we meet?
Well, we met 1986. A friend of mine introduced me to Krista, and it was love at first sight for me. And I asked her out, and we went to Pizza Hut, and we pretty much shut the place down. We got there about 6, and it got to 10 p.m. and
I think even 11.
Was it 11?
Yeah, it was a long time.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it was 11, and I just remember the gal coming over and telling us, not to be rude, but we like to go home. We're going to be, locking the doors here in just a few minutes. Just wanted to let you guys know, we can wait for you guys for a few more minutes, but no rush. And we felt bad, but I mean, the time got away from us, and we sat and talked for, I guess I thought it was 4 hours, but it's actually 5 hours. So I'm
gonna move these flowers so that are like right in front of us.
She's getting stressed out about the wasps.
The wasps.
It is summertime in the backyard.
Summertime in the backyard.
There you go.
You get all the animals.
But anyway,
so
we sat and talked for 5 hours, and I think even when I took her home, we sat out in front of her house. When I went to drop her off, after dinner, we talked. Yeah, we talked even longer. It was one of those things. It was just so great because we clicked. Some people say, I just don't have that much in common with this person, or the other people say, well, you know what, we clicked. We talked for hours. Well, for our situation, we did talk for hours, and we just thoroughly enjoyed each other's company. We were on the same page even before we were literally officially dating as a couple. We were surprised. We started off both coming from relationships that were train wrecks, and we weren't with the right people, and we always were looking for that person that was going to love us. Pretty much unconditionally. Unconditional love is what we were searching for, and we found that in each other. And so it's been a blessing to this day. So, if you're striving to have that relationship to that point, just take heart. It's going to happen,
When you least expect
it's possible. Yeah.
When you're not looking.
Yeah. It's possible for sure.
Yeah. Definitely when you're not looking.
Yeah.
So that was 35-ish years ago.
Yep.
And then we got married July 23rd of 1988.
Yep. Good memory.
Yep. Hottest day in the whole world. So hot.
Well, it's because the lady that was running the church didn't turn the air conditioner on. So.
Yeah, that was bad. highlights
of the wedding.
But it was good. It was good. I
Yeah,
couldn't stop
it was
smiling.
good. Yeah.
The heat didn't matter.
Yeah.
I was so glad to marry you.
Yeah, we were beyond the heat.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, well, we thought we would just ask each other for our anniversary 3 questions. You know, and maybe we'll both answer all the questions. But we thought that'd be a fun thing. So, why don't we get started and see? I'm getting up.
The wasp likes you.
I'm sweet.
That's right. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
But
do you want me to go first?
Yeah,
or do
you
want to
go first?
Okay.
And then you have to answer your own question too.
Oh, this will be fun. I didn't know that you were going to have me answer my own question. Oh, that'll be all right though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So question 1.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Are you sitting down? Yeah, you're sitting down.
Yeah.
Here we go. What first attracted you to me?
Well, that's easy actually.
Yeah?
It was the fact that you were the first person who actually listened to me intently. And and that's probably that night at Pizza Hut that we were just sitting and talking, and you were actually listening and engaging. And I don't know, other guys, they only wanted one thing, and they would barely listen to me and didn't care what my favorite color was, or what I thought about this, or what I thought about that. And you were the first person who listened to me.
Cool.
Everyone needs
awesome.
to be listened to.
Yeah. Yes, they do.
What about you?
I think the first thing that attracted me to you.
Keep it clean.
Yeah, no naughtiness. I think just how you portrayed yourself in high school, how you looked, where we went to high school, there was a quad, and in the center of quad is where we would eat lunch, you know, some of us and stuff. And I saw her walk across the quad, and then a friend of mine told me who she was, and I'm like, wow. Wow, she's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, she had the 80s big hair. She had, you know, the makeup and the, you know, she had a mini skirt on and heels, and she was all dolled up, you know, and I was just floored. I was like, wow. And so I was very impressed with how you, not only how you were dressed, but how you held yourself, you know, how you portrayed yourself to others. You held yourself in a way that was just, it was like you were real. You weren't phony, you were real. And I think that is what more attracted me to you than anything, is that you're real. And even to this day, she's just real. And I've always felt that way.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Now I get to ask you a question.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. What was your favorite season of our marriage?
Oh, there's so many seasons. Let me count the ways. I think the favorite season of our marriage would have to be when our kids were little. After we became parents, and after we had our daughter and our son, when they were 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on up, just being able to be there for them, and being able to play with them and watch them grow and learn how to talk, and how they acted and how they were so goofy. I think for us as a family, you know, I think that was the highlight. That was one of my favorite times.
I have to agree. I think that probably tops it. You know, when the kids, it got exhausting when there was so many activities and stuff, but it was always fun to watch them in their little activities, and fun to watch them grow and learn. That was always fun.
Yeah.
And now we're in a new season of life. We're empty nesters, and I closed my shop this year, so we have more time to spend together. So that's a new season, and that's kind of fun too. I really like this season.
Yeah, this has been this fun season too as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
Next question.
Second question. My second question: did you think our marriage would be where it is at today?
Where is it at?
Well, it's in Idaho, for one.
I did not think that we would be in Idaho when we first got married.
Nor did I, but you know.
I don't know. I think I always thought we would be married, forever. I just don't know if I ever thought what that would look like. So it's actually better than I thought, I guess, because I didn't think.
Oh boy.
That was a hard question. And ironically, it's almost identical to my number 3, but I'll get it.
Okay. Well, for me to answer that second question, I think it is better than where I thought we would be at to this day.
Mm-hmm.
I like the season we're in. I like the place we're in. I like where we're at.
Mm-hmm.
I like Idaho. I like being here.
Mm-hmm.
I like all the different seasons.
Yeah.
I've really enjoyed where we're at.
Mm-hmm.
You know, literally as a couple and where we live. So yeah, I think it has superseded.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where I thought we were going to be. So
yeah. So I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Excuse me.
They're good.
About your number 2
Okay.
question.
Number 2 question. What was your favorite trip or vacation we ever took?
Hands down, Sun River, Oregon. We took the kids on probably the last family vacation that we took, and we went up through Northern California, through the Redwoods, and all that, or Yosemite. And we went through there, and then we went to a place called Sun River, Oregon, and it has a resort place there, and it was probably the coolest place I've ever seen. And we were, at that point, you know, the kids were little, probably...
Oh, they were probably junior high.
Yeah, junior high.
Maybe high school.
Yeah, not totally young, but...
Maybe high school.
Definitely younger than now. But anyway, I think it was cool because we were at the end of the trip. We were at the end of the money. And we wanted one last hurrah, and we let the kids order room service. And we were in
we never did room
a big
service
fancy
before.
room, and it was like a log cabin, and
oh my
you know
gosh,
they had
yeah.
so much to do, and the kids all ordered, you know, these fancy meals, and they brought them in the little silver tray, you know, container dish, and the kids thought they were really special, and it was
they were actually
it was really fun.
They were like, I think a couple of them said, "This is too expensive. This is too much."
But it wasn't that bad, but it was just the fun experience of letting the kids just indulge, you know, for once, and having a great time. And I think all 5 of us, you know,
that was fun.
Had a lot of fun.
And I think I liked the same trip. I liked the earlier part of that trip, or maybe it was the year before. One year we went up the coast and visited the Redwoods and all that, and we did it tent camping. So we tent camped the entire way, and that one was fun. But the next year, and I think it was when they were in high school, because I think we were thinking it's going to be probably one of the last times that we have all the kids for a summer before people start graduating and all that.
Right.
And we decided we'd do the Redwoods and all up the coast and into Oregon, and we would do it actually getting hotel rooms all the way up, which before that we couldn't afford that very much, and so it was like this big splurge. And I remember being in, I think it was Cambria, California, and we got this beautiful little motel that they turned into a fancier hotel right off the beach. And Jay asked the people if they could bring sparkling cider to our room. And, you know, we're watching the waves crash, and the kids are all excited and checking out the new room. And they actually went out to the store and got sparkling cider because they didn't have it at the hotel. And they had it on ice for us, and we all did a little champagne kind of toast. That was really good memories with the kids. Yeah, missed that.
That was a good one.
So, okay, we both answered that. So you're number 3.
3. Okay, so this will be a doozy. So we'll see what her answer is to this one.
Mm.
Is there anything you would have changed since we've been married, and if so, what?
Anything we would have changed?
Anything you would have changed?
I do think that
so,
I do think that even all through the rough times, the times that we really struggled, all of that, now looking back, I don't think I would change any of that because they made our character and our marriage stronger. I mean, yeah, there were some devastating and some hard times when you lost your job because of your back injury, and there was a lot of that, but those are the things that kind of made us dig in deeper.
Right.
So I wouldn't change those. So maybe what I would change is our financial, like before we went through Dave Ramsey, but way before that, we weren't the smartest or the greatest at the beginning with our finances.
Yeah.
And I think if I changed anything, it would be from the beginning, I would do our finances better.
Right.
Be wiser.
Right.
Some of the tragedies that made us have some huge financial disasters couldn't have been helped. Your back injury, stuff like that.
Right.
But if we would have been in a better financial place, it would have been a little easier.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only thing I would change.
Well, as far as for me, if there's anything I would change, I have to agree with you on the finances.
Mm-hmm.
Even since day one, you've always been the nerd. I've been the free spirit. I like to partay, and she's like, we need to take care of this, and this. We need to have X amount in savings. We need to, plan for this, plan for this. Mm-hmm. And I think if there was one thing we could change, I would go back and change that we would have had a better savings account.
We would have bought some ducks and put them in a row.
Yeah, absolutely. And some chickens. That's I agree.
Yeah.
That's the finances. Because finances is a big one for couples. I mean, there's a lot of contention. There's a lot of headbutting for couples, and I'm sure you guys are aware that that is a big pressure point for couples is finances. Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, I have one last question, and I think it's really close to your other question. So we'll see if
you can't copy my question.
Well, I didn't know what your questions were. Just happens to be we've been married a long time.
Oh, boy.
So let's see if we already answered this or if we can answer it in a different way.
Okay.
Did you go into marriage thinking we would be married this long?
Yes, because I had my mindset on that I wanted to be married forever. I didn't want to go through what my parents went through. I didn't want my kids. I think, like we said in the other video, I didn't want my kids to suffer and go through what I went through. I, literally was in the middle of the battle, and it wasn't fair that I had to be the thing that they were using as a tug of war. So I went into our marriage and hoping and praying that we stay together forever. And here we are at 33 years married today and 35 together. So I'm blessed.
Okay, I have to answer that. I think when you're walking down the aisle, of course, I thought we'd be married this long. When you go...
You can tell by your smile when we got married.
Yeah, I couldn't wipe it off.
Yeah.
My cheeks hurt.
It was a permanent smile. That was awesome. I remember seeing you smile.
Some people cry at their weddings. I couldn't get the grin off my face.
I cried, she smiled, and it was a good cry. It wasn't like, oh my God, I can't believe what I'm doing. It was a happy cry.
So
a lot of guys.
Of course I thought we'd be married forever then. Maybe 5-10 years in, when you hit some struggles, you're thinking, I don't think we're gonna make it.
Yeah.
So, in those times, I look back and think, wow, we made it. We made it through some hard times, and we did it.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. One thing, and we'll leave you guys with this, and you'll hear us repeat it over and over again. Always remember that marriage is like a roller coaster. You have your ups and you have your downs. And what a lot of couples do is they mistake the downs as the end of the ride. So always remember, if you hang on tight, you'll have some more ups.
Don't get off the ride.
Nope.
Yep, just keep riding.
That's it.
Riding to the end.
That's it.
We're still riding.
That's right.
Yeah. So now we're gonna go enjoy anniversary day together.
Maybe get something to eat, hang out, lounge, relax.
Yep.
Yeah. Just
So,
enjoy our anniversary.
So thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.
And thank you for joining us on our little journey here on YouTube. And we'll see you.
From our marriage to yours. May God bless yours.
Yes, from our marriage to yours.
See ya.
See ya.